Okay, today we're going to do the upper body rolling. So this is for your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. This is areas of kind of tension and soreness a lot of the times, right? We hold all of our tension there, and a lot of times when we're in front of a computer or we're driving, it's holding tension there. So grab a ball that's a little bit smaller. You can use the bigger ball if you want, and that works too. But sometimes you can't get in as deep. Remember, the smaller the ball, the deeper it gets into the knots that we're trying to alleviate. So I'm going to use a tennis ball. Basically, we're going to start up against a wall, push it in to your shoulder, just on the side of your arm, basically. And you're just rolling around in that kind of shoulder joint. You're not like on the bone necessarily, but come right up to it, roll around in a circle. Good. And then you can start to kind of go down your arm, up and down your arm if you want. Then, so the key is to get your hair out of the way so it doesn't get stuck between the ball and the wall, because that really hurts. Find the spot again where it starts to kind of feel really tight, and then rest on it. Rest in that spot so that it can dissipate the knot. Okay, and then let's move to the back. So find out where it feels good. Like obviously you have a bone there, right? Your shoulder blade is there, but also it does feel nice on the bone because there are muscles across the scapula that need loosening. So if you can loosen those up, sometimes you may even feel it in the front. You get a little bit of residual kind of pain or soreness coming into the front when you loosen up at the back. Feel it kind of all in the top part of your shoulder blade. Then if you want, this is where it gets tricky. You kind of have to hold the ball behind you without it falling, is to get kind of at the low part, kind of right under here on the shoulder blade. So I was doing it first the top here. Now I'm moving down to here, trying to get in there and feel that. Oh yeah, see that's where mine is. Right there, right at the bottom of the shoulder blade, and then I start feeling it in the front here, going right down my arm. That's like it right there. And then if I hold it, oh, it really, there's like a knot right there, and it's like clunk, 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 clunk. Remember I talked about kind of the elastic bands of muscles that you kind of go across and it kind of clumps over. That's what's going on now. I could spend a little bit longer on here and do so if you need to. Pause the tape, or let's go to the other side and do the same thing. So you're going to do that same thing. Find that spot lower on the other side now. Oh yeah, it's on this side too. Yes, this is actually really good. This is where sometimes maybe even a bigger ball would be okay because it's so tight back there that I don't necessarily need the small ball. Keep going here on this left-hand side, lower kind of scapula. And then switch to upper back, sort of back of the shoulder. You can also do this lying on the ground, right? If it feels better to be lying on the ground, do it. You don't have to be up against a wall, but I feel like you can have a little bit more control here on the wall. Oh yeah, I've got some knots. It's like clunking around. So remember, if you find a knot, rest on it. Good. And then let's go opposite shoulder. Okay, so out this way on your arm, right? So it's on your arm there, kind of pushing into it, rolling around in a circle. It might take a minute at first to get used to keeping the ball on the wall. You can go up and down your arm. Good. Woo! And then it might slip out, right? That might happen. Oh, tennis ball will do, or a lacrosse ball. Now we're going to go into our neck. So basically you want the ball kind of here on your neck and then here, but you don't want to necessarily put it right on your spine. We don't want to put pressure on the spine. We want to kind of go on either side of it. So this is where we're just going to rest back, find a spot, and then roll a little bit to figure out where the best spot to rest is. So all along your spine, but not right on the spine. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's super tight. So I'm just finding a little tiny part about that big, just from like where the top of my shoulder is and down a bit. And it's right along my spine, and it's a big, huge, long knot. And I'm taking it out with this. We're going to do the other side, and then we're going to be done. This is just a quick one, guys. We're just doing 5 minutes or so just to loosen up and get on with our day. Just something manageable in our day that we can fit in with all of our other responsibilities, but also, feel better exponentially from putting this 5 minutes in. Good. Keep going on the other side here. Oh, I feel like one side's always harder to get, but that's okay. We just practice it and work on it. And you did your 5 minutes. Good job, you guys. Coming back for some lower body legs on the next one. Thanks for joining.